Hello and welcome back. I'm Barbara O'Neill.
You might think you are eating healthy, but what if I told you that a common ingredient in your diet is slowly poisoning you? It's not as obvious as you might think, and most people have no idea they are consuming it daily. In this video, Dr. Barbara exposes the shocking truth about this toxic ingredient and shares her expert tips on how to avoid it.
So it's big industry. So it's not an easy thing to change.
So, if you are ready to take control of your health, feel energized, and protect your body from this hidden danger, keep watching. Number 1. Refined sugar.
But it had a teaspoon of sugar and it had beautiful country scenes and sugarcane plants in the background, and the white sugar was being poured out, and the slogan said, "Sugar, a natural part of life." Eeh. That's like saying getting white powder on a spoon and tipping it out with poppy plants in the background, saying, "Cocaine, a natural part of life." Eeh. Be careful of these deceptions.
While refined sugar can provide a quick energy boost, it's actually causing more harm than you realize. Sugar wreaks havoc on your gut health. It feeds harmful yeast, like Candida, which can disrupt your digestive system, leading to bloating, fatigue, and even skin issues. But the story doesn't end there. Refined sugar is also linked to a number of serious health conditions, including increased belly fat, weakened immune system, and higher risk of heart disease, as it raises blood pressure and cholesterol levels. I know it's hard to give up these sweet treats, but don't worry, Dr. Barbara has a simple yet effective solution. She recommends swapping refined sugar for natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or even stevia. These alternatives can satisfy your sweet tooth without the harmful side effects of processed sugar. Now that we have tackled the impact of refined sugar, it's time to turn our attention to another key player in your diet: carbohydrates. Number 2. Carbs.
I find a lot of people, especially vegetarians, are having cereal and toast for breakfast, sandwiches for lunch, pasta for tea, sometimes cookies, donuts, mid-morning, mid-afternoon. That high carbohydrate diet is causing a lot of problems. The high carbohydrate diet, the body cannot process it all. So a lot of it has to be stored as fat, which always what happens on a high glucose diet.
But not all carbs are the enemy. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and oats are your friends, offering sustained energy and a load of nutrients. For weight management or managing conditions like diabetes, Barbara suggests focusing on low glycemic veggies like leafy greens, broccoli, and zucchini. These foods keep your blood sugar stable, so you don't experience those dreaded energy dips. Number 3. Fats.
It's called fantastic fats. As we determined earlier in the week, fat is not the enemy. In fact, fat is an essential nutrient in the body. But because there are some fats that are dangerous for the body, I think that has caused all fats to be lumped into the same basket. So I'd like to define the fats.
Healthy fats are essential for your body. They provide energy, support cell growth, and help you feel full. Natural oils like olive oil and coconut oil are packed with nutrients and flavor. These healthy fats are not only great for your meals, but they also support heart health and boost brain function. So, don't be afraid to drizzle a little olive oil on your salad or add a spoonful of coconut oil to your smoothie. Number 4. Bread. It's a staple in many diets, but not all bread is created equal. If you are a bread enthusiast, Barbara recommends,
Well, if you can get a good bread, it is the stuff of life. So what's a good bread? A good bread would be a sourdough, because the sourdough bread is a cultured bread, and that breaks down the protein or the gluten in the grain, making it easier to digest.
Plus, sourdough is lower on the glycemic index, meaning it won't spike your blood sugar the way white bread does. Next time you are at the bakery, skip the white loaf and reach for that hearty, tangy sourdough instead. Now that you've made the right bread choices, it's time to look at another pillar of well-being: mental health. Number 5. Mental health. Your mental health isn't just about what's happening in your head, it's deeply connected to how you nourish your body and mind every single day. Here are a few tips that will help you align both your body and mind for a healthier and more balanced life. First up is proper nutrition. Eating a balanced diet filled with whole foods, plenty of water, and the right nutrients doesn't just fuel your body, it feeds your mind too. When you give your body the right fuel, you are setting yourself up for clearer thinking, better focus, and a brighter mood. Then there's sleep.
A big factor, I'll be covering this tonight, is lack of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
10 nights of 6 hours sleep a night doubles the risk of mental illness. That's incredible.
Getting enough rest isn't just about feeling refreshed. It's about giving your brain the time it needs to process, heal, and recharge. Think of sleep as your body's nightly reset button. Without it, your emotions can get out of whack, making it harder to handle stress or even minor inconveniences. Now, next up is caffeine.
And I would like to absolutely define for heart disease, and that is caffeine. Caffeine disrupts the neurotransmitters in the brain. Caffeine causes an insulin response. Caffeine actually causes a crisis response. So when someone is in a crisis, their blood pressure rises to cope with the crisis. That's what caffeine does.
Sure, it's tempting to reach for that extra cup of coffee when you're dragging, but too much can mess with your mood and energy levels. Keeping caffeine in check can help you avoid those dreaded afternoon crashes, leaving you more balanced and less jittery throughout the day. And don't forget your emotional health. Life can throw some pretty tough stuff our way, and carrying unresolved trauma or stress can weigh heavily on your mental well-being. Taking time to work through those feelings, whether it's through talking to someone, journaling, or finding healthy outlets, can be incredibly freeing. It's all about finding peace and happiness from within. When you bring all these pieces together, nutrition, sleep, hydration, and emotional self-care, you build a strong foundation for both your body and mind. It's not about perfection, it's about progress and being kind to yourself along the way. So remember, taking care of yourself isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. You deserve to feel your best, inside and out. And that's it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more health and wellness advice from Dr. Barbara. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next video.